Et salut à tous, c'est numéro 289. Et je reviens surtout sur une nouvelle vidéo de Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, voilà. Et après moi que j'ai passé mon petit examen d'oral sur l'histoire des arts, et ben j'enchaîne une session complète où je termine le chapitre 2 de Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker justement. Parce qu'il faut bien qu'on avance. Et j'ai beaucoup d'épisodes encore à vous sortir. Dirige-toi vers le nord jusqu'au labo du Dr Strangelove dissimulé dans les ruines Maya. Et il me faut le pass H. Bon, normalement ça devrait bien le faire, hein. Rappelez-vous, j'ai déjà combattu, j'ai détruit un hélico. J'espère que normalement, oui, je l'ai récupéré en entier. On verra bien ça. Allez, c'est parti.
Snake, infiltrate Dr. Strangelove's research lab and either deactivate or destroy the AI. The lab's built into some ancient ruins, so find those first.
Ça me rappelle encore un peu la petite balade qu'on avait fait dans Snake Eaters jusqu'à la montagne, là dans le gros Gijgrad. Ça me rappelle après avoir combattu Oslo et The Pain dans la grotte. Si vous vous en rappelez. Hein. Passe H, je l'ai. Miller, éclaireur, c'est bon. Paz, Selva de la Muerte.
Selva de la Muerte, huh? Forest of Death. Wouldn't want to get lost here.
Sure wouldn't. But do not worry. I will be your guide.
Happy to hear it.
By the way, Snake, you know much about sloths?
Just the name.
They are amazing. Sloths spend almost all of their lives up in the trees, except for when they have to go to the bathroom. Plus, they barely eat a thing.
What? How do they survive?
Why do you think they are called sloths? They hardly move, so they hardly burn any energy. They are also able to maintain a low body temperature, lowering their metabolism further and allowing them to survive on very little.
Wouldn't that make it easier for them to get picked off by predators?
They stick to the trees, helping them blend in and stay out of sight. They say there are even some sloths that grow moss when they reach a certain age, like some sort of fairy tale forest hermit, huh?
I knew a great old sniper once. Guess he was even more in tune with nature than I thought.
Old sniper? What are you talking about?
The End, gamine. The End. Ah là là, la bonne référence. Ouais, c'est vrai qu'il était un peu fou, enfin, il était un peu fou, mais il était bien en même temps. Il avait beaucoup de. Enfin, c'est un peu comme. Il y a de la mousse un peu sur lui qui poussait limite, là, comme un vieil ermite, quoi. Bref, ruinas de Xochiquetzal.
La ruinas de Xochiquetzal will be around there. They have not been restored at all, so they may well be covered in plants.
Xochiquetzal?
An Aztec goddess of fertility and beauty. They say she was always accompanied by birds and butterflies. One theory states she was the mother of the god known as Quetzalcoatl.
Quetzalcoatl.
The Quetzal is said to be an incarnation of Quetzalcoatl, hence its name.
I get it. Well, this place definitely matches the atmosphere of a cloud forest.
Now, it may have seen better days, but that is still a temple, so be sure to show respect when you're inside.
If the mood strikes me.
Well, you've got no one to blame but yourself if Xochiquetzal strikes you down.
Oh là là, Paz, voyons. Quand même. Je crois pas à toutes ces conneries. Bref, au labo de recherche avec Amanda.
The paths there are buried in vegetation. Work with nature to conceal yourself, and you'll be much harder to spot.
A ghillie suit would be perfect here.
In any case, take caution when advancing. Don't wear anything that stands out. The ruins are a labyrinth, so try and keep your bearings.
I could use those walls to stay out of sight.
Once a sniper is spotted, he'll move to another location. You shouldn't stick to the same place either.
Oh, I know. I learned all about that in the Soviet Union.
It is not necessarily a good idea to try to engage a sniper in close quarters combat. Finally, once you've found a place to hide, don't let them take you from behind.
Don't worry. No one sneaks up on me.
On verra bien, parce que avec moi aux commandes, Chico c'est bon, Way c'est bon. On va juste refaire un peu ça. Je crois que j'ai eu une nouvelle. Oh! Ouais, ça devrait suffire. Allez! C'est parti, on commence la mission de Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Après donc un bon petit HDA de passer. Donc je suis content de pouvoir faire cette session. Par contre Witcher 3, ben j'y tournerai plus tard. Non apparemment faut que je le parle là. Voilà, c'est le bas de la moelleté. Je sauvegarde encore parce que j'aime bien sauvegarder. De toute façon, c'est pas comme The Witcher, c'est pas des sauvegardes. D'ailleurs, The Witcher, je suis en train de faire le DLC Blood and Vein de mon côté. Donc c'est normal que je tourne pas beaucoup de vidéos en ce moment de The Witcher parce que je suis bien en train de m'amuser sur ce DLC. Franchement, il est super. Je vais vous le faire dans longtemps, c'est sûr, mais bon.
Some scouts are really hard to spot because they use grass or dirt to camouflage themselves. They blend right in with the natural surroundings.
Je crois qu'il y a moyen de les repérer assez facilement. Comment il fait pour avoir encore son sniper dans la main? Je me le demande bien. Allez. C'est bon, hop, case, franchement. Bon bah voilà. Et ben ça avance.
Hey!
Tu m'as trouvé. C'est moi, le loup.
French. Fini de jouer à cache-cache. Dis-moi qui tu es.
Please, do not kill me.
You know, soldier.
I am a tourist.
What's your name?
Please.
What are you doing here?
Cécile. Cosima. Caminada. You're not one of the soldiers? Please, lower your gun. Who are you?
I'm an ornithologist.
A poacher?
The gun's for self-defense. I'm looking for, that one rare bird in Costa Rica.
Which one? The quetzal?
Right, the quetzal. They're rare, but they're not covered under the Washington Treaty.
The resplendent quetzal is red-listed.
Really? You know your stuff.
I am an ornithologist myself.
Well, we'll have to compare notes later. Here, drink some of this.
You saved me. They told me this was a paradise. That there were more rare birds here than anywhere else. That there was no war here. That it was safe. They told me it was every murder's dream. But they were wrong.
What happened?
If only I had not recorded that stupid voice.
Voice?
I was trying to capture the quetzal song. Making my way through a thicket, I saw immense ruins towering before me.
I chase it away. It will bite you unless you kill it. Go home.
You're the one who made the tape.
I am loyal to myself. Who's there?
I was captured by that woman. But she was kind. She gave me food to eat and even bathed me herself each day. But she said I could go home in a month. So whatever you do, don't take off the blindfold. Do so, and you will never leave here.
Guess you didn't listen. How'd you escape?
I waited for an opening. Stole an ID card. They almost caught me, but I managed to elude them.
You made it this far and then succumbed to exhaustion.
I was barefoot, with no supplies. Oh, I am so sorry. I drank it all.
That facility. Did you see anybody else in there?
Well, there was another woman, but I never saw her in person. Because, you know, the blindfold. Oh yes, she often sang.
Sang?
It was such a strange song.
What kind of person was she? Could you tell anything from her voice?
I don't know. I don't even know why I was held a prisoner. They confiscated my equipment, my supplies, my passport, money, everything. The only thing I was allowed to keep were my undergarments, so that I would not be able to escape. And now, I am without even the means to prove who I am. I will not make it home to Paris like this.
In that case, come to our place.
Huh?
You don't need a passport there. Don't even need a name. If you want to go back to Paris, we'll take you there anytime.
What I want is a shower, a change of clothes, and a cigarette.
I've got a cigar. It's Cuban.
No French cigarettes? I prefer unfiltered.
Fresh out. But come back to my place and you can have all the French cigarettes you want.
It sounds like heaven.
Close, but not quite. Outer heaven.
It is sounding better all the time.
So, you must have gotten a look at the facility when you escaped, right? What's in there?
Lots of machinery. A big computer, like you would see in a university.
What about the room where you heard the voice? Anybody in there?
I don't know. There was a tube. A large tube in the back. When I approached it, I heard a voice.
What did it say?
Jack. Yes, it simply said Jack, over and over.
Jack.
Listen, you've got to get me out of here. I really need a shower.
wait here. I've still got business to take care of.
What? You're not thinking of going in there, are you? You can't leave me here.
Relax. I'll have some friends pick you up.
This is Miller.
One for recovery. A civilian.
Snake, we don't have room for any more civilians here.
Not even for a blonde Parisienne.
A what? So she's, pretty foxy?
See for yourself. If what she's saying is true, I think we've found Paz's friend.
The missing one?
I'm thinking that she's the one that made that tape. Have her listen to it when she gets there.
So she's safe then. Good news.
I'm sure Paz will be glad to hear it.
You bet. Snake, the ruins are just up ahead. Head north.
On my way.
What about me?
Stay put. Ever wonder what it's like to be a bird?
Huh?
Putain, ce moyen de transport est tellement épique. Ah là là. Bon bah, un nouveau personnage alors. Très intéressant en plus. Et c'est pas fini.
Some people dream success. Don't let your dreams be dreams. You should get to the point where anyone else will quit. And you're not gonna stop there. So just do it. Make your dreams come true. Do it. Nothing is impossible. Do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes you can. Yes you can. Just do it. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said no. You're gonna wake up and work hard at it. You're gonna wake up and stop giving up. You're gonna wake up and work hard.
Bon bah on va y aller. Vu que l'objectif est là-bas. Ah mais c'est là. Ok. Bon, moi je sais pas si c'est terminé. On a déjà eu une cinématique donc ça m'étonnerait une deuxième. Mais pourquoi pas.
What? It won't open. Damn.
It won't open. What's wrong with it?
Fuck! Yuei, tu nous as trahis ou quoi? Yuei. J'avais confiance en toi, Yuei. Dis-moi pas qui nous a menti. Sinon, je vous avouerai que je serais assez vénère contre lui. Yuei, si tu nous as menti, ça va pas le faire. Ouais, bah c'est bon. Oui, c'est bon. Oh, des... Ok. Ok.
Huey, your ID card isn't working. It won't open the lock.
It can't be.
What's going on?
She hates me that much? Strange Love's in charge of authorizing IDs. Sometimes a working card has its privileges removed. Say, if she decides she doesn't like that card's carrier.
You think that's what happened?
Well, I was never exactly her favorite. Well, this could be tricky. The soldiers outside aren't allowed in the lab either, so their cards won't do you any good.
Great.
Snake,
Kaz, where's Cécilia?
she just got here. Hold on.
Cécilia, how'd it feel to fly?
Wonderful. For a moment, I felt what it must be like to be a bird. It almost made me want to give up my research and get a pilot's license.
Did you need something?
You said you'd gotten an ID card, right?
Yes. But it was confiscated when the guards got me.
Who took it? What did he look like?
He had an orange jacket. I cannot recall his face, though.
Yeah, they all look pretty much the same. Where did it happen?
Let me think. Ah, yes! I do remember hearing the song of a nearby cat cell.
Just what I'd expect from a birder.
Would you like to hear it?
What's that song?
It's my cat cell. I took it with me when I was rescued.
Didn't you say something about them being covered under the Washington Convention?
Just kidding. That was just me. An imitation. An essential skill for any ornithologist. Pretty good, no?
Damn good.
If you want to hear the Quetzal song again, just let me know. I can tell you all about the birds of Costa Rica, too.
Yeah, will do. Thanks, Cecile.
No. Thank you, Snake. Talk to you soon.
Kaz, did you play that tape for Cecile?
I sure did. It's hers, all right.
Then she must be.
She's not. Cecile said she's never even met Paz.
What?
She's at least 10 years too old.
But
I'm guessing Paz convinced herself that it was the tape her friend made. But never mind that. Let's go over what we know so far. The soldier with the ID card is wearing an orange jacket and is in a location where you'll hear Quetzal singing. Find that soldier, retrieve that card.
Ok. Donc c'est pas l'ami de Cécilia, c'est bizarre. Je sens qu'il y a un truc. Il y a une merde quelque part. Ouais, c'est obligé. En tout cas, super mission. J'ai kiffé. Cécile Cosima Caminades. C'est enrôlé. J'adore quand elle parlait en français. Ah. Bon. Mais du coup, Cécile. Oh, elle a des bons trucs. Bon, on va voir ce que je peux faire. Vas-y, fais-toi plaisir. Bon, ben, je pense que ça devrait le faire. Et bien voilà. Je pense que sur ce, je vais vous dire salut à tous, c'était En route 289. On se retrouvera prochainement pour une nouvelle vidéo. Et je vous dis salut à tous.